Hello Stampers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have taken about a month off here. My son got married and right before Christmas, and it has just been so crazy, but I'm excited to say I'm back at it again and uploading some videos, and hopefully you like this one that I'm making for you using the really cute Be My Valentine bundle. It's got this adorable stamp set and a punch, and it's super easy to make and just brings a smile to my face with these really cold Midwest temperatures. We're below, we're sub-zero temperatures here with snow on the ground, and it's just pretty dismal. So glad to do something different than look at the snow. So I'm gonna start with this strip of paper, white paper. And the first thing I wanna do is stamp a bee body here. And you just want to make sure you get good coverage on your ink. The other thing you want to do is use some sort of rubber mat. I'm using the Stamp & Pierce mat here. Makes your photopolymer stamps give a much better image. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that again because I'm not happy with that image. So there, that looks a whole lot better. So you want to do that. And then for this card, we have one set of leaves. So I'm going to do one set of leaves. And I'm stamping it so that when I punch it with the punch, I can get the leaves. So I'm going to be punching it like this, so the wings would go this way. And I'm also stamping it far enough away from my bee so that I'm not going to have to punch right on top of my bee. And the other thing I want to do is a pair of antennas. Which I'm not finding because it made its way back into my box. So let me pull the face off real fast and do my little antennas. Now once again, the antennas are going to come out of this heart, so I want to stamp them like this. Upside down. So there we go. Three things. The next thing I want to do, I'm going to put my face back on. You can't really see. Here's the face. I'm not doing it yet, but the next thing I want to do is take my Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to take this oval here and stamp his body. I found it a lot easier to stamp the black first and then come in with the color. I just couldn't line it up the other way. Couldn't see what I was doing. So this worked a lot better for me, and that looks great. And for the wings, I used Petal Pink. And this heart here, it does seem sort of odd, but you can, it's multi-purpose really. You can stamp a heart with this, or you can fill in the wings. In this case, we're filling in the wings with Petal Pink, but you could also stamp a heart with it. So it's multi-purpose, which is super nice. And then the last thing I want to do is stamp my little face. Now there's actually 3 little faces. You can do the winky one, the smile. Actually, there's 4. The one I'm using, and kind of a frowny face. Or serious, or I don't know what you'd call him. Anyway, this guy is going to be, oops, I'm using the smiley face on this one, which is very cute. Okay, so it's just really, that's about all there is on this card. But there's one other thing to stamp. I'll do that in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and punch this out. And I'm going to punch from right to left. So I'm going to punch the bee first. Now you can try to line all this up and stamp it out. I've done that before, but it's just much easier just to when there's 3 things going on a punch, it's easier just to do them one at a time. I'm just going to rip this end off so I can get my punch rotated here. And if you notice, I'm punching upside down so I can see what I'm doing. And this is the big heart. And then the antenna is going to be the little heart. And there you go. So that's our bee, super cute. And now I'm going to do the rest of the card. So I used these nesting dies here from Thoughtful Expressions dies, which is new in the new spring catalog. And I really like them because of the nesting, and I thought they're super cute. Had to have them when I saw them. We're not doing anything with this one, but with this one, we're going to stamp a flower, and we're going to stamp the little buzz line and the word buzz. So how did she do that? Well, I'm glad you asked. The first thing I want to do is start with my green, which in this case I used Old Olive. I used my color coach and figured out that Old Olive looks best with this color, which is Sweet Sorbet. And I want to stamp the leaf first. I'm going to do that over on the left side. And I just want to make sure it's rotated enough that I can put my flower right there. And that's why I did the leaf first, because I didn't really know where my flower would go until my leaf was down. So that's what I did. And now I have my Sweet Sorbet. I'll put the flower on. And I'm going to do my little buzzy line, which here I just want to put a scrap down so I'm not stamping on my mat. Not that it really matters, but you look kind of ugly if it's all stamped up. So usually I put something down to mask it. All right, and I'm putting Tuxedo Black on here. And I kind of want to angle it up a little so the bottom of it'll go right to the bottom of the bee, the stinger on the bee. So that's where I put it. And then the last thing I did was the sentiment that says, "You make my heart buzz." I didn't really have room for that whole saying, so I just decided I would pick off the word buzz. So I'm using the brush end of the Stampin' Right marker. Now this does not work. This technique does not work with stamping blends. Do not use your stamping blends on your photopolymer stamps because it'll ruin them basically. Alcohol will dry them out. But these Stampin' Right markers are water-based, so you can do it with the Stampin' Right marker. And I'm simply just pulling the word buzz off with my marker. And I'm going to huff on it, which means blow on it with hot air, which kind of rejuvenates the ink. Position it right there, and how cute is that? So that says buzz, and now we can start to assemble. I used dimensionals. Here they are. There we go. I was only finding my minis, but I found my big dimensionals, which really aren't that big. The minis are really small though. And I'm going to go ahead and put 4 dimensionals on in the corner. Now I could have glued the white one to the red one and put the dimensional underneath the red. You could do it either way. I didn't do it that way because I guess I wasn't really thinking. I was just thinking I wanted my dimensionals. So, and actually on my demo card, I did the same thing. I did the dimensional on the white layer. You can sort of see it. And actually, you know, I think if you're mailing this, if you were just handing this to someone, that would be enough dimensionals. But if you're mailing it, I would go ahead and just add 2 more dimensionals, and that way it won't get smushed in the mail. This one kind of got smushed because I had a clip on it for my, when I displayed it at Stamp Club, and it kind of smushed out the middle. I had to add another dimensional. So I'll just go ahead and add it now, so you don't have to repair it. So there's that, and I'm going to bring in the glue for this bee. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on his, the tip of the wing. And actually, when I use glue, I prefer to use this mat so that I'm not getting glue on my other mat. So I'm going to put the wing on. And really, I probably should have put the antennas on first. But I didn't. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of glue right down here. Hopefully they're far enough over the wings. I think they are. I kind of eyeballed it. Whoopsie. Okay, let me move it over. So there, I did. And I think I want to pull this over a little this way anyway. And you just want to let it set up a minute. It's basically setting up to my fingers right now. Get back on there. You could also put a little glue dot on, which I probably should have done just because it was sticking to me, just for the video. But really, either one would work as long as you're a little bit patient, more patient maybe than I am. And I'm going to go ahead and just put glue on the back of him. And if you notice on the card, the wings stick up over the top, so you don't want to put glue up there. You kind of want to think about where it's going to be sticking to your white. So there, that's enough. There's no glue up there. And there we go. All right, so now it's just a matter of, well, gluing on the rest and then putting these cute little stickers on. Like, how cute is that? So I wanted to put something in my flower, and I'll use my nice little tool here. It's got a nice flat spatula. And so now the hard part is, what color flower should we use? I used a pink one on this one because all my paper was kind of pink. But you don't have to use pink. You could use the blue, or in this case, I think I'm going to use the yellow. I kind of like the smaller one for the center of the flower. So we'll put the yellow one in, just so you can see a different color. And then I wanted to put a heart over there, and since I went yellow, I think I'll go a third yellow, and maybe this time I'll use a bigger heart. You do want to be careful peeling these off because there is adhesive on the back, and if you're not careful, you'll pull it, leave the adhesive on here, and then you got to like fiddle around with it to get it to work. But anyway, oh, there's red stickers too. Like, I could have used the red ones. Super cute. All right, so now the hardest thing is deciding what color designer series paper should I use. And the paper that goes with the Be My Valentine suite is so cute. There's 6 different double-sided patterns, so it's totally 12 different designs. There's this one with the little bee, and then the back side, which is gingham. There's these cute mason jars, and then just a zoom, the bee zoom on the back. These cute red flowers, and another cute bee pattern on the back in blue flowers. Super cute hearts. Flip side is just another really cute bee pattern. It's really hard to use one side over the other because you just want to use them all. And then this cute striped pattern and flowers on the back. So for this one though, I chose these bees holding the heart. I really like that. And instead of using, I could have used a coordinating cardstock. Oh, by the way, this is 5 1/4 by 1 3/4. But I went ahead and used the paper, this paper. Can I find the pack? I know I set it out so I could share it. And now I can't find it. Oh, here it is. This is Ink Botanicals. And I just thought they look cute together, so that's what I used. Also, I didn't want to use up all my My Valentine, my Be Mine designer series paper, because I made this with my stamp club, and by the time you make a bunch of cards, it would have used up my whole pack, and I was being a little stingy. So I improvised, and this is what I came up with. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this to the back, or you could use your stamp and seal if you wanted to. I'm going to use glue since I have it out and my fingers are already gluey. What's a little more glue? All right, so this one is 5 1/4 by 1 3/4 inches. Sorry, I didn't do the metric measurements. I was thinking about that when I was preparing this video. I don't know how many of my viewers actually are from overseas, so I guess if my channel ever takes off, I'll add metric measurements. Or if you want metric, just put a note in the video and I will add another note with the metric measurements. Actually, it'd be nice to know if people were actually watching me from overseas. I mean, Stampin' Up! Does have a presence in England and Australia, France, I think. So this one's 5 1/4 by 2 1/2 in Canada, though the Canada's not really overseas, but I don't know if Canada uses metric or imperial. I have no idea. All right, so this is, sweet sorbet ribbon. It comes with the sweet. I just thought it was so cute. I just went ahead and got it because it looks so good, especially for Valentine's cards. Although this doesn't really have to be a Valentine's card. It says Buzz. I was trying to make my cards kind of more generic in case, just to show the versatility of the stamp set. And if you didn't have anybody to give a Valentine card to, then I wanted to show that you still can get this set and use it for cute cards. I'm going to make my granddaughters some Valentine cards with this set, and I think that I know that they'll love it. They love playing with cards. All right, so the last step is to put this embellishment on, which we made first, and we will be done with this card. And like I said, it's versatile. It doesn't really have to be a Valentine. It could just be any occasion. And if you do want to use it for a Valentine's card, though, you really should order it now. I will add a hostess code in my description if you want to order it from my website. And maybe you can leave in the comments if you prefer the white flower or the pink flower. They're both pretty cute. There's the white. There's the pink. I think I'll let you decide what you like best. Thanks for watching my channel, and I hope you like this card today. Have a good day. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you've listened this long. Have a good day.